it's Leela, the proud Poly Kinky Queer Slut. Today's question is, how do you get somebody to actually respond when you send them a direct message? So this has been happening to me a lot. I recently updated my FetLife with some specific things that I'm looking for, but also I've noticed it from some folks in response to me doing this activity, this little project of mine. So I think there's just some general confusion out there in terms of what gets somebody's attention. And I know that when I was approaching online dating and this idea of just messaging people out of the blue to effectively ask them for sex, I had no idea what to do. So I want to pass on a few tips that helped me at that point. So first thing is, lead with some detail in your message. So if your message just says hi, or has like a brief one that I got on FetLife just said, I'm intrigued. And that doesn't really tell me much as somebody reading that message. That really doesn't tell me if what I'm looking for is something that you're interested in or not, or if we're going to be compatible anyway, or if you even read my profile. There are also a lot that are just like, you're hot. And that's while somewhat gratifying, admittedly, also not going to catch attention. So first thing is actually read the profile or the message or the content that's being put out there. And then make a substantive comment on that content. And, I would not suggest saying something critical, but certainly that's your discretion. If that's your style, then that would be a good fit. But something that is going to represent your personality and your interests. So for example, part of mine was that I'm looking for people who want to do role play. And so something that's going to get my interest in response to that is somebody who responds with, hi, I saw you updated your profile and you're looking for role play. I am interested in more role play in my life too. I'm interested in these particular kinds of role play. Is that something along the lines of you're thinking of, or were you thinking about something else? Something that's going to be attention grabbing. Another tip that is just a good general tip is, especially when you're first getting to know somebody, compliment based on their choices, not based on just bodily appearance. Because something like, boobs hot, not going to get attention. Something like, I really appreciate that tattoo you have, or I really appreciate the style with which you were writing, or the lighting in this particular picture is really great, or I really appreciate that outfit that you were wearing, or that pose you were doing. Things like that get more attention. But make it specific, because frankly, women get inundated with these just like junk posts, and I hear young men do too. But it is the kind of thing that's like, some of us are just really, really not gonna respond if you're reaching out saying, hi, you're hot, or hi, just hi. It's not gonna get you anywhere. So and also if it's not solicited, like unless somebody's like, I'm looking for casual hookups, something like, hey, do you want to come suck my dick this weekend, is also not going to get much attention. So yeah, personal details, reference specific choices, and disclose something about yourself. So the person's making themselves vulnerable by putting out there what they want. So make yourself vulnerable a little bit in return. Say a little bit about what you're looking for, what your situation is, what you're into. Because, really, we want to get to know each other. So if you're looking for somebody to engage with you and get to know you, then show them you're a real person and tell them a little bit about you. And worst case scenario, then you start exchanging messages and realize you're not compatible and nothing's lost. But at least it's going to get you that reply. So hope you find that helpful. This is Leela, the proud Poly Kinky Queer Slut. Thank you for listening. You can ask me anything. Email me at kinkyqueerslut@gmail.com. Have a great day.